let me know. Video.
Hey, Matt.
Hey, I think we're live, but I don't see anything.
If we are live, I'm supposed to be watching it on YouTube and commenting it on the same thing. Is that correct?
I don't know. Okay, I can watch on YouTube.
Is there some place else where you were watching it the other day?
On the call. Two more names I can
This
pronounce.
says it's an 11
Um,
point match, but shouldn't it be a 13-point match?
I don't know. You tell me.
Uh, that's interesting because the World Backgammon Federation website says the elimination rounds are 13-point matches and the final is 15.
Mm-hmm. For the women's as well as the
Yeah, it
national
says
team.
women's. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So I wonder if
Uh,
they're not playing to the right match length.
I don't know, but I assume there's other players on the team who are also. I don't know. It's all new to me.
Ben just said 11 for tonight, 13 starting tomorrow.
Okay. So what's the format? How does this all work?
Okay, so for the women's tournament, there were 16 teams split into two pods of 8, and all it was a full round robin within those 8, within the two pods, I should say, with 8 teams in each. So every country played 7 others. The top seed in each of those two pods got a bye to the semifinals. And what we are seeing here is the USA finished, I believe, second in their group, and they're playing the UK, who finished third in their group. And then on the other side of the bracket, give me 2 seconds, I'll get that. But then there's two other teams that are finished second and third that are playing each other currently. So basically, 6 of the 16 teams made the playoffs. The 1 seeds in each pod got byes to the semifinals, and the next 4 teams are playing in the round of 8.
Okay.
So we have 4 teams playing in the round of 8, and then 4 more playing in this. The winners will play with the other 2 in the semifinals.
Okay. So this is the quarterfinals right now, basically.
Correct.
Okay. And we've got. Do we have any players in? No, we don't have teams in the semifinals yet.
Yeah, the 2 that got the bye, the 2 that won,
Okay.
Gibraltar beat USA. Actually, it was a pretty thrilling match from what I understand. The last round of the round robin or group play, let's just say, we were both 5-1 with 1 match to play, and Gibraltar was also 5-1 with 1 match to play, and they won 2 out of 3 against us, so they took first place in the group and got the bye.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Gibraltar and what's the other team in the semifinals?
One second, give me 1 second.
Sure.
What was your question again?
Who's the other team besides Gibraltar in the semifinals? Does it
Sure,
work
I'll
the
get there.
same for the women's and what's the what's the
Yeah,
story with the
and the world team, yeah.
Mhm.
Essentially, well, there were 16 teams split into 2 pods for the women. For the men, there were not for the men, but for the national teams, I should say, there were 28 teams split into 4 different pods of 7 each. So they all played 6 matches, and the top 3 from each pod once again moved on to the. So that's 12 teams moved on. So they have an extra round. The top 1 seed in each of those groups gets a bye to the quarterfinal. The other 8 are playing in the round of 16.
Mhm.
I can share with you a link that shows the bracket for the national teams, and then I'll share also the link when I get it back for the other.
Cool. Um, yeah, we got the board, we got everything going now. So
Yeah, I'll let you catch up with
kind
that,
of a
and I will.
not
Uh,
such an interesting game. It's kind of just a holding game race here. It looks like Melissa's a pretty big favorite to win the game, but Cecilia's still in the race. So
in WhatsApp, I shared a link to the bracket for the national team, and this is a link to the bracket for the women.
okay, I'll drop it in the YouTube chat.
Oh, that's a good call. The link for the women's bracket is much shorter. I don't know why the link for the men's bracket. When I click to the URL on each bracket, the women's is much shorter than the nations. For some reason, the
Mhm.
URL is just immensely longer. I don't know why.
So
Okay, let's get back to match and see what's going on here.
this one's just a
But it's still
race. I mean, it looks like, yeah, 2-1 doesn't help for Cecilia. So okay, locked in now.
yeah, we're getting there.
Kind of close, huh?
Yeah, it looks like Melissa's small dog right
Double
now.
four. Yeah,
And rolling a 5 isn't helping.
it's not the worst roll. It's better than 2-1, but it's not the best roll either.
Thinking
What's
about
the
a
pip count
recube.
here? Up
10,
two, down 2.
20,
That's even.
29.
Even race. Totally even. Um,
6, 8. And check number of checkers is the same.
yeah,
But that makes
Melissa's
Cecilia pretty good favorite, but probably just short of a doubling favorite.
Cecilia on roll. Melissa's distribution also considerably worse, given that she has 2 checkers on the ace point plus gaps,
That
and
helps distribution.
it does help. You know, you hit the gap twice, but you roll 20 pips, so.
Yeah, and she was at 29. I'm guessing that she has 9 pips left.
uh,
Oh, that takes 2 off.
4 and
That's her
3
best
plus
2 by
4.
far.
I think that's 11. 4. Yeah,
What?
it is the best 2
Oh.
by far.
Oh, the 2
Needs
that they
double
took off
5.
were only 4 pipsies. Yeah. Never mind.
It's okay. Double
I'm gonna be
5
wrong most of the
only.
time. Just let me be wrong. Oh,
That's a 10, but they're wrong 10. Doesn't work
yes.
in craps or
So
in
Melissa takes
backgammon.
the early 2-0 lead.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
All right. All right. So it starts with 5-3 with fourth best,
My understanding is that this is
fifth
supposed to be
best.
2 down. Is that correct?
There's like 4 plays that are all pretty much the same. You can play 2 up, you can play 2 down. I think 21 and 9 is also okay. I think this
I
is
thought I
fourth
recently heard that
best.
after your opponent opens with a 5-3, you're not supposed to split the back checkers.
Um, it really doesn't matter. I mean, you know,
Okay.
like you can
It's something
you
I
can
just recently heard on one of the streams. That's why I'm asking about it.
you can talk about, you know, which rollout you did with which settings that came out to 0.00003, but
Okay, gotcha.
you know.
Well, could it be a 4-way, a two-way, 4-way?
Yeah,
That's when you're not
sure.
supposed
The
to do it.
match score
Yeah,
will definitely change. If
yeah,
you're
I think that's
trailing
what it was.
4 away, 2 away, you want to bring 2 down. Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
If you're trailing
that's what
4
it
away,
was
2 away.
actually.
Yeah, that will make a difference.
So I remembered half the story, not the whole story. I guess the other half was important, I guess.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I think I favored
think
just the run here. What do you think?
yeah, I mean, you like hitting when you have the stronger board, but you are destroying your 8 point and if you get hit somewhere, you just lost a point. I kind of like the run,
Oh,
although
the
for
hit was a good
sure it's
play with
way
the
better on
one
double
ply.
six. Yeah, massive swing on double six.
For some reason, they only have
Could
your
this be a cube?
visual
You're
on.
trailing 0-2.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
probably would have cubed that for sure.
yeah, maybe it's 0-0. Wait, but like even there, it's not totally obvious to me. This is
Is that a cube
also
saver? Looks like a cube saver to
no.
me.
I believe you should cube if you're Cecilia.
Really?
I mean, yeah, sure. You're trailing 0-2. You have a 3-point board. Your opponent has 3 blots, no anchor. You have 1 checker escape.
Okay.
And hitting looked like the play with 6-5, but okay. I don't know.
I agree. And would you
This
hit or would
one,
you anchor?
I mean, it's tough. Your opponent has no checkers back, and you don't have a good 5 if you hit. But like, you're outboarded 3-1 with no good 5. You should probably anchor, I guess, and wait for a better. Your opponent also lost their 8 point, so it's kind of hard for them to run through the outfield without ever leaving a
There
shot
should
in
be
the outfield.
multiple shots remaining.
Right. So I like the idea of anchoring.
Okay.
Cube has gotten less imperative now that Melissa has an anchor. There's not really a lot of stuff that you can do that will result in a closeout because she is not, unless she leaves the anchor, she's not going to get closed out. So this is much less scary than the previous cubes in my mind. Like if you cover the 2-point and Melissa fans again, you still have I think 7 checkers on your midpoint to bring around.
Yeah.
So,
So she can wait a roll.
Right. I mean, it's just, I mean, even if she could double also, but like, there's just not much that, like in the previous positions where Melissa didn't have an anchor, those can turn very quickly into a closeout, right? This game is gonna be a long game no matter what happens, even if Melissa fans 2 or 3 more times. But I think here it's probably a good double. I'm not even necessarily sure about the take, but I mean, Cecilia does have a 4-point board. Melissa has 0 development.
Yeah, there's just so few gammons here. I would just take
Yeah,
and then I try to
yeah.
hit the shot that I get.
I'm inclined to take also. I mean, 5 checkers on the midpoint, 2 checkers on the 11. It seems like you'll have time to improve your position, but there are some gammons, and
Yeah, there
you're
are.
going to be
Yeah,
playing
especially
the
if you fan a few more times,
yeah.
or even if you come
Or
in
you
and
hit a
you're
shot. You hit a shot before you've made any points or whatever. Like you don't necessarily win that game. Um, yeah,
so she did pass.
yeah, that's okay. I mean, um, I personally would have liked to take, but it was you were going to be in a holding game where you were losing no matter what anyway. And, there were
Agreed.
some possible gammons.
Okay, well, time to split and bring one down.
I believe so. There's some like there. I mean, there is a case for just playing 2 down, and the 4 is like strongly duplicated. But I kind of like this move, just splitting.
Yeah, why not get your back checkers moving, before they make a
Right,
point.
right.
Now you want to attack.
Attack is good. You will attack with 6-1. I mean,
Just bring the
you
6
normally
out.
within. I think you come down and hit.
Or it is down. You do play, all out
Yeah.
essentially.
Well, you're leaving fewer shots, right? If you come out, you're leaving a deuce shot also. So ace deuce, I guess 3-2 would hit anyway.
Close
So
to the
maybe it's
same.
not fewer shots. Yeah, it's close to the same number of shots. But if you get hit
If
with
you
a
get missed, this
5,
is clearly better.
Yeah, if you get missed, this is way better. And if you get hit with a 5, you have more return shots. If you get hit on the 7, you have more return shots. Whereas if you come out, so in the opening, you make your bar with 6-1. But here, Cecilia has escaped
Ooh,
her checkers on the 24 point. So you're not actually
the joke.
priming anything with the 6-1. Yeah, double
All right,
3 is a
super
massive.
joker there. 2-5.
Yeah.
Do you come out with the 5 or you bring it down?
No, I come down just to leave fewer shots, I
Okay.
believe. I don't know that you particularly want to be breaking contact either. I mean, I guess
No,
you would
I'm
like to
thinking you try and make that because if
make
she
the
just,
bar,
yeah,
right?
if she
You
just
could try
runs
to
that
make
guy,
the bar.
if
Yeah.
she had rolled like a 5-4 or and brought that checker around to the her own 11, then you'd have a direct or
Yeah, no, it would be way better on something like this where she just runs the checker and now you could make the bar point instead of
right.
playing this game. I don't know.
Yeah, I think she's just supposed to play probably 6-2, 7-5 or something. I just don't think it's right to come out with the
I,
6.
I kind of like just coming down from the midpoint.
But that
I don't know.
she has one good one. I don't know.
I mean, it's a tough play, that's for sure. Like the problem is if you go like you start dumping checkers inside your board, now you don't have a strong forward position. You don't really
Just
want to
feels like she's
run out and leave a shot and break contact when you're losing the. Are you losing the
right.
race? I think you
How
are.
far is she down?
10, 13. That's a good question. 10, 13, 8 minus 6, 14 pips. Is that right?
After the roll?
No, sorry. 7 pips. 7 pips.
Oh, it's not so bad then, but still, it wouldn't have been my
Well,
play.
you're still losing and there's a shot, so
Oh,
I would think,
and here's a shot.
you know, yeah, bad roll.
Yes. Is this actually, is this your play or would you? I kind of think I like 2 down there instead.
I mean, so it was 7 pips. Now it's going to be 6 more, so 13 pips. Like this, I don't know that I would take if I was Melissa, right? You're outboarded. You're down 13 pips. You're
Yeah, but my
leading in the
question was
match.
the 6-5. She just hit on the deuce point. Do you think just 2 down is would have been better?
I don't know. I mean,
It's close.
um, yeah. I mean, there's an argument for um, each play, I guess, as long as you're. So this is 13 pips, right? And
I'm gonna count that 65, 70, 80, 90, 101, 117, I think, for black.
Melissa does pass. I mean, it seems reasonable to pass.
50, 60, 70, 90, 100, 110, 120, 1. Yeah, you said 13 pips? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I got
Uh-huh.
right at the end after she passed. But yeah, so 2-2.
Yeah.
Really
Normally
wish
when you're
she
outboarded and you're trailing in the race, I mean, the only thing going for Melissa was that Cecilia did have a blot, and sometimes she doesn't cover the blot, but it's
right.
a lot to ask for.
Pretty simple. Take an anchor and bring one down.
Yeah. Leave just an indirect shot. Make points when you can. You like making points.
You like making points.
I
Cecilia's
do.
thrilled to be making a point in front of her
I
opponent's
like
anchor.
making points. There's another
And
point.
this
Makes the
is
5 point.
another point. We're just having so much
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, yeah.
And they are not playing dice on checkers.
Dice on checker is not legal. That could make the 5 point. Uh,
What do you think about the
alternatives are
dice on?
not good. I don't really care personally. I mean, I can play whatever. don't
The
think it
person that
really
came
makes
up
a
with the rule
difference.
must be a genius, is all I'm saying.
I mean, it has caused some arguments, but ooh,
You say that like
6-4
it's a bad
with
thing.
runs and hits. Yeah.
Looking for
So
a hit back? That's not a hit back.
this is gonna be a double out, I believe.
Easy cube. The
Yeah,
question is the
strong
take.
cube, sure. I mean,
You
Cecilia
might have
does still
enough
have
to
a
take
bunch of
here.
checkers around, but you are trailing in the race on the bar, potential for gammons. You could have enough
Yeah,
to take. I'm not saying it's not possible to
right.
take for sure. Ooh,
Oh, she doesn't cube. That's got to be a blunder.
yeah, not good to miss that one.
Yeah,
I mean,
when you're questioning whether or not it's a take or
this one is
pass.
Jin, right? This one, there's
Yeah,
no roll that can save Melissa. So this, can't really play on after 3-6, but like, there's no way she can take now. She's just trailing in the race and at best has a bad holding game. A 3-point game can be a take if you have good racing chances, but she's way behind in this race. So
yeah, it's just going to be a clear pass.
yeah. I think it probably was a take the roll before. Like just too many checkers to move around the board. I guess I'll count just to illustrate how far behind she is, but I know it's a lot.
Can you drop me that picture, please? I would like to see this illustration.
31, 31 and 5. Is that right? It's like 30, 36 pips, I think.
I think that's a
A
pass.
lot of pips. It's a lot of pips. You can take if your opponent's maybe up like 3 or 4. But once you start getting into the 30s, it's usually a pass.
Yeah, but at the same time, she has plenty of time on her clock.
Yeah, yeah,
Nothing wrong with counting there.
yeah.
And I'm guessing part of the decision, the take, the pass did allow her opponent to get to 8 away. And it's maybe I think it's something I consider far too often. Actually, is at these odd scores away. Knowing if I pass, it's going to allow my opponent to get to 6 or 8 or 10 away, and maybe I just need not consider it as much as I do.
You are slightly more inclined to take when your opponent is odd away than at even
Yeah,
away.
but
It makes
there
more of
wasn't
a
enough there.
difference when you get, uh, yeah, it's pretty close to the same as, let's say, a money game or 0-0. But it makes more of a difference when you get close to the end of the match because,
Sure.
it's early in the match. It could be the case that your opponent wins an even number and then wins another even number and whatever. But like there's so many
Yeah.
steps along the way that like who knows what's gonna happen. Whereas when it's close
Right.
to the end of the match, like 4 away or 2 away now, like you're like, okay, well it could be 1 game or 2 games and
Yep. I like this play by Melissa. Go ahead and take the anchor. No,
Yep.
take the anchor while it's uh putting itself
We like
yeah.
we like making points and the 2-point goes way up in value once your opponent has lost their 8-point because you're no longer blocked on 6s.
This is just gonna be one in, correct?
Yeah, she would like to move the back checkers, but it's not legal. So
6-3. That another roll that makes another point.
yeah, we like making points. Melissa, fairly clear favorite just because she has advanced the anchor, but Cecilia is able to move her checkers with this roll, so that's a pretty good roll.
Yeah. I would say after this roll that Cecilia's clear favorite, but
Yeah, I mean, for
now
sure, if she got missed, she would be.
hit or
This one,
point
I
is the
think you
question.
hit, right? I don't know.
Hitting would be with 2 down, I'm sure.
I don't know. Making the 4 has a lot to be said for it too.
Such a good
I'm
roll,
confused.
regardless. I mean,
Yeah,
she does
hitting
the old
makes
mochi.
sense.
Let's
I mean,
make
it
the
only leaves
second
four
best
five.
play. Say again.
It only leaves 4-5 if you hit.
Right, right. And she did the old
Like,
mochi. Let's make the second best play, followed by the actual play I'm gonna make. There, a lot of duplication here. 4-2, 5-2 are both duplicated for making the bar. I'm sorry. No, not 4-2. Yeah, 4-2. But
4-2
5-2 is not
yeah,
duplicated.
right. Yeah,
Double two.
interesting. She could have split there, but um, so I believe Melissa is a favorite, but like in my mind, definitely not enough to actually double. Um,
There.
she could roll a good number, like this makes the
That's a
four
good
point, but
number.
then um, you know, Cecilia is still going to have an opportunity to roll something back, either that makes her own 3 point or 7 point or 8 point or runs a back checker. So she does make her 3 point. And now, they both have four primes. Melissa is in better shape because her anchor is more advanced and she holds the 8 point.
Are
Now
you
you can
running?
actually use
Oh
the
no,
eight
make
point.
the 2 point. Sorry, I didn't see it.
Right. But, Cecilia does have counterplay, right? Now she just makes her own five prime. So
And do you split those back checkers or you just play safe inside? No reason to give
yeah,
3
it's a good
shots
question.
or 4
Both
shots.
of them are destructive, right? 6-3 is putting a spare in a bad place, but 13-10 is creating four fly shots that are like devastating fly shots.
Right.
Um,
Basically, they're game winners. So I don't leave
yeah,
the 4 game winners. Maybe it was just
yeah, I don't
3
know.
I might have considered, but I think this is right.
I don't know, to be honest.
And once again, I'm not a fan of leaving winners, so just go to the 5
On
point.
this,
No,
this
you're
seems
duplicating
way
your
too
own.
big.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I mean, the part of the problem with 8-7 is not only that you get hit, but also if you get missed, it's very hard to cover. So like
Right.
you would need a perfect roll to cover it. Um, so
I can think of a perfect number here.
yeah, 4 is pretty good. I mean, it's if Cecilia doesn't roll an ace, then Melissa will have opportunities to close the board or to run, or even to break off her
Wow, that
six
doesn't
point
do either.
possibly. Yeah, I can break off the 6 though.
Really?
I would think so. You're kind of out of time if you just play this. I mean, you're probably going to have to break off the 6 next turn. No?
I agree, but I think you can give yourself that opportunity one more time.
You do have 6-1 and 6-2, which would be amazing. Um,
Right.
but like, other than those four numbers, I mean, I guess 2-1 technically works.
6-6 isn't so bad either, by the way.
Yeah, but it would be way better if you weren't leaving a shot on your ace point.
Technicality.
uh, this is better on 6-1 and 6-2 if Cecilia doesn't roll an ace first. So it's like four numbers if she doesn't roll an ace first, but the other one is better, like way better on double six. Um, I think I would have cleared the 6. Just, I mean, double 6 is like a huge swing because first of all, Cecilia has a roll an ace that prevents your double 6, and then you also have another roll where if you roll double 6, you have to leave the ace shot again. And normally you like to keep the prime, but I think you're just running very low on time here. And Cecilia is an interesting decision, but I mean, an ace does lose the market, and if Melissa does roll anything other than a 6, it kind of loses the market. But
That's true.
I
Then this
think
should be a
Melissa,
cube.
yeah, I think Melissa has a pretty easy take because, well, if she fans and Melissa rolls 6-1 or 6-2, she's actually too good.
Wow.
Ace 6, very good roll. Any ace was monstrous, but ace 6 is probably
Yeah,
the best.
that was kind of a super joker.
Yeah.
But good take by Melissa.
Yeah, I mean, Cecilia fans, and you just roll 6-1 or 6-2 or double six, it's like immediately too good.
That checker was already 6 away. I don't know if I would have done that, although you do get double ones, but I think you gave up something else. I think it would have come down with the 3, but maybe it's insignificant.
Yeah, I don't think it really makes a big difference. Um,
5
Kind of just
in, 4 up,
checker
or
shuffling.
yeah.
It's mostly just checker shuffling until you're actually leaving fly shots or you get the checkers home. Um, Now there could be fly shots, but Melissa has broken her board, so
And she did it by slotting the ace, so she's double blotted. I think I would have just played 6 to 2, but this might be right.
well, slotting the ace gives you more ways to make a better board in the future, right? If you play six
No,
to two, it's harder to make the ace point.
right.
Um, you might not. You might be able to make a 5-point board this way, especially if you run with a 6.
Well, goodbye board.
Yes, so much for that idea.
Yeah, it was a good thought. So just chat while the destruction of Melissa's board is going on. Why don't we chat about the players a little bit? Um, I mean, I've met Cecilia, but I don't know her particularly well. I know her husband quite well, Chris Rogers. They are a backgammon couple from their core to their core, I guess. I believe they actually met at a tournament, and both two really nice people. I think Chris and Cecilia are two uh, awesome people in our community. They've been around for quite a while. Melissa Shin is actually not just a newbie to the backgammon scene. She's actually the youngest player on the women's team on Team USA, and she's been playing backgammon just maybe 2 to 3 years or something. And she's already achieved, I think it's M3 or M4.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, M3 or M2, one of the two.
Mm-hmm.
Um, she has the very strong capability of playing a low number. And I
Mm-hmm.
think Cecilia's. I don't know Cecilia's skill level that well, but I'm guessing she's probably with very similar skill level to Melissa.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you know,
Yeah.
two rather accomplished people.
Yeah, I can echo all of that, but I don't have anything to add. I also know Chris quite well and enjoy their company, but I don't know. I've met Cecilia, but I don't know her very well. But
Yeah, so
yeah,
similar.
excited to be watching this match. It's a good match. Double six is a monster roll.
Yeah, that, that leads to
Activates
more
some
that
gammons.
and leads to more wins too.
Yeah,
4-2. I guess you're just playing safe, so that
it's possible to take off the head if you really want a gammon, but that seems a little bit risky.
easiest way to lose is to get hit. I'm sorry, easiest way to lose the gammon is to get hit. So
Yeah, this one doesn't look like it's going to be a gammon, but she missed that she could take a 3 off, I guess.
yeah, I think that was
I don't know
just
that it's going to really make a difference, but it's a little bit careless. But
yeah.
it's not a big deal. It's not much of a big deal anyway.
She will make bigger mistakes in the match. That's just so inconsequential.
Yeah.
Having 4 left on the ace versus having 3 left on the ace, there's not a whole lot difference there. And
One
here's
is
the
Jin.
yep, this
Melissa
one is
already has a checker off, so
yep. So Cecilia increases her lead. She's up 5-2. So this is the best 2 out of 3 matches in the quarterfinal, first round of the
oh,
playoffs.
okay.
Um, so the USA has
So this
3
is
women
best
playing in this.
2 out of
Good.
311, or it's just.
Yeah, but
Are we
not
watching another
head to
match
head.
after this?
There's no
Okay.
there's 3 I believe it's just a single match, but it's three people on each team playing the
I see.
head-to-head competition. So USA has three women playing against three women from the UK. Obviously, we have Melissa and Cecilia here. Going to the bracket, I'll mention the other matches and possibly see if I can get a score on them. I don't think I can.
I see.
Matches.
Double five, very good roll. Hits, makes a point. And I probably played one down so as not to leave a shot in the outfield.
The
Of course, you're leaving a
chairwoman of the
shot at the
board.
blot on the. Go ahead.
Sorry, I'll wait for you. The chairwoman of the
Oh, go
board,
ahead.
Kara Schultz, chairwoman of the USBGF, is playing a dear friend of mine from the UK, Marin Rose. Have you ever met Marin?
Yes, I believe so.
I actually met her right at the end of the World Championship last year. My wife and daughter were up in London, and I was actually supposed to go home, but my wife and daughter, Amelia and Dawn, were having dinner with Marin and Raj and Aref in the UK, and so I hopped up there and met her for the first time face to face. But we've actually done commentary, I don't know, maybe 4 to 6 times since the COVID era. I always enjoy doing commentary with Marin. I think she's an absolute delight, which is much more than I can ever say for most people from the UK. Um, and then the final matchup in this round is Marcy Kossar and Rachel Rhodes, two long-standing American British women who've been just winning for many, many years. So there really are three great matchups in this USA versus UK quarterfinal pairing. I
Hmm.
don't see any of the matches, the other scores. If anyone can comment in the chat if you happen to be live or there, or if any one of the people there, Stu or Ben, want to pop in the chat and let us know the score of those other matches. I appreciate it.
Hey, Marcy is leading 5-4 and Kara is tied 5-5.
Okay, so two very close matches and this one, which is reasonably close. I think I take the advanced
Yeah.
anchor. I don't think I'm attacking this time. Think you time to take an anchor.
Yeah. It makes sense when you're outboarded to make an advanced anchor, and also when you only have 7 checkers in the zone, hitting
Right.
is not likely to work anyway. Even if it works, it doesn't work. So
Sure. But now,
you
do you
could hit, but
unanchor? Or
I think you double anchor over unanchoring.
and bring one down. Yeah, that was my
Yeah,
thought actually.
yeah. It
Melissa's
is
tapping on
nice to
that
point out
checkered.
that you can hit. I mean, there
Yeah,
is thought for hitting, but like the double anchor looks so nice because you're outboarded and your opponent also is stacked on their 6 points. So those checkers are basically frozen once you have their 5 and 4 points.
right. And the double paying off to double ones and double twos is pretty sick. So I like
Yeah,
this.
you could also even just get hit with an ace or deuce or a six and then fan, and then you have if you just roll like a 6-3 or a double six or something, all of a sudden you have
Sure.
4 blots,
Yeah, I think this
no
is a
anchor.
mistake. I have a question for you.
Yeah,
Do you think running off the 20 is uh better than is like the second best play? Because I think we agreed
no,
the
I
second
think
place
this.
is
I think this is probably the second best play to be honest.
okay. Oh, there's a very unuseful double one. I guess do you take an advanced anchor or
Yeah.
just safe a blot?
I would think you move the anchor up because if you get hit, your opponent has a blot in their board. So if you get hit, they still have to cover as well. I mean, it would be possible with rolls like 5-2 and 5-4, but there's not many of those.
Yeah. A lot of what we do in
But
this
you kind of
game.
see how the hit went poorly, right? Like she didn't
Yeah.
even get hit back in the outfield, but like already she's in much worse shape than she was before.
Got a little bit better.
This
I
is a good
think I'm
roll.
making the 11 now.
Making
I
the
know you
11
can
is
make the
possible. You
bar,
can
but
also make the bar and the 12. I don't know.
I think I would have made the 11, but this very well could be right.
This, yeah, this looks totally reasonable. I mean, those checkers on the
Oh yeah,
eight
for
point
sure.
didn't have a whole lot of future on the 8 point. So
Well, if you're trying to build points inside, there was some value to having the 8 point and still blocking the
yeah,
sixes out. But yeah, I
yeah,
mean, I'm not criticizing that play at all. At
yeah, yeah,
all. Just my instinct was to make the other play.
yeah.
Uh,
Four is a
I have
great
one
roll.
choice on what to do with the four. There's only one play
Yeah,
I see, and
yeah.
unfortunately, there's
You
really
need that
only one
point.
play. Do you really just
Uh,
throw a checker on the ace
it's
point
not
here?
obvious to me what the five is. You could do that. I think I would play to the seven over the eight, but I don't think it's necessarily a
Well, throwing a checker on the ace point,
throwing a
or do
checker
you?
on the ace. The problem is that if you throw a checker on the ace, it's just a liability forever, whether you get missed or not, right? At least this way you could get
Well, no,
missed
you're
and then
just going to
have,
cover it at some convenient
yeah.
time, sooner than later, probably. I just don't think I wanted to get hit there.
No, you don't want to get hit, but most of the time they miss, and then at least you have a better position than if you
It's
lot on your ace
15,
point.
16, 17,
This one can't be a cube
it's
when
actually, you
you're
said most
leading
of the
five
time,
two.
and basically half the time they got hit on that previous
Yeah, yeah. It's
roll.
it's a little bit less than half the time.
I
Well, yeah,
actually
it's
think.
around half the time. You're right. You're right. It's about half the time.
So, is there any
Maybe it
chance
depends on
just
whether you leave
throwing a
it on.
checker to the ace point was right?
I mean, I
Or you
still
still
don't think
think
so,
leaving the
but
shots was better?
yeah, I mean, I just feel like it's hard to follow up the guy on the ace point. I
Okay,
don't know. I mean, maybe, but it could be right to go to
maybe,
the
but
ace.
maybe
But
not.
like, I would even if it was like slightly right to go the ace, I would probably not do it even if I saw XG in front of me.
Okay, okay. It has to go with style. I mean, um,
Yeah. Uh,
I'm not the level of player you are, so I just try and win races, and I'm getting hit does not lead to me winning races. So, so I would have thrown a checker on the ace point. And is this
if
kind of
I
a desperation hit?
I mean, it looks disgusting to hit. I feel like you can't. Right? Can you? You're leaving aces, sixes, fours, threes, twos, and fives. You get hit with everything. Your opponent has 12 checkers in the zone. Like, what if you don't? I mean, I don't know.
Okay,
It's so hard
I
to
just
follow that up.
I was just asking.
Yeah,
Sounds like a no, but
yeah. I mean, literally everything would hit you except for double six. So this cube, I believe, is probably premature. Like you're still back on the 20 point. Your opponent does have two blots, but they also have their own anchor, and you're leading 5-2. So Melissa is going to be looking for any excuse to redouble.
yep,
Um,
for sure.
you know, yeah,
So where does
and
that
there
window
will
open for
be.
her? Does she need to be the favorite to resend that cube?
Well,
I know
if
she has to
she
be
has
close to the favorite, but
realistic
it's
gammon
possible.
probabilities, then she doesn't. But it's hard
Right.
for her to win gammons when she has a 1 point board and her opponent's anchored on her 5 point. So there's not going to be a redouble for a while. But if, let's say, she improves her board and Cecilia has to break off her anchor, then that can lead to a realistic like redoubling opportunity. Like let's say, just say she makes her 4 point and then Cecilia has to run with some blots in the outfield or something. That could very easily be a recube.
Oh, that's a double
Or she
hit, baby.
hits, or she hits two checkers and then Cecilia's four back. That could also lead to some interesting redoubling opportunities.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
it's still
some
unlikely to
real
get gammoned,
outfield
but
control. Right.
yeah, like this one is probably not quite there just because
Right.
you still only have a 1 point board and Cecilia is still anchored on your 5 point, and there's not a whole lot of
You
damage you
still
can
have a
do.
checker back. So I like
Right.
just springing that back checker and taking
Yep.
even more control of the outfield.
Yep. That's a good play in my book.
Your endorsement means everything. Thank you. I think I'm just coming out.
Well, this is probably getting close to a redouble at this point.
Oh,
Can
interesting.
hit and make the 4.
But that leaves
I
all
mean, those
4s and 6s that come in hit back. I think
right,
I just, I think I
but
just,
those checkers really want to go to the 4 point, and
you are correct.
I mean, you are leaving a lot of shots. But like, let's say you do this and you don't get hit. Does that look like a powerful redouble? Maybe. I don't know. I mean, it does look. I mean, this looks like a strong redouble if you don't get hit, right?
Oh, really? Okay.
I think so. I mean, what is it?
Is that a 3-6?
3.
No, it's not. If
Not
she
a.
put the
It's not a
checker
4
down,
or a
then it
6.
should be a 6.
This is a very strong redouble, right? This is gonna be
Oh, a 3-2.
3-2. Okay,
Actually, I guess that would be her third best 3.
right.
Might, are you
It
sure
is the
this is a
third best
redouble?
3. I think it's a redouble. You're
The
a
race is
clear
about
favorite.
even, right?
Yeah, Cecilia has 4 back. Race could be about even, but you have better control of the outfield. There are gammon chances. You're trailing 5-2. I mean, this is a problem with giving the cube away when you're leading in the match. It's like you don't want to just start jacking the cube up. You know, at an even score, it would certainly not be a redouble, but given that you're trailing
Trailing
5-2,
5-2.
um, I don't know. It's going to be an easy take, even regardless of the score. But
Sure.
um,
But that, yeah.
I think there's certainly. I mean, what if Cecilia rolls double 3? That would annihilate the market. If you just make your 3 point, your 9 point,
Oh, that's a 7.
that could also
That
lose the
covers.
market.
Don't move. Don't touch that
Yeah.
checker. Put another checker
She's
on that
probably
spot.
touching it so she can cover it. I think she's touching it, yeah, because she wants to put the checker there.
I felt like she didn't realize it for a second.
No. What is the? She's looking at hitting, but you don't want to hit. You want to make a prime. Yeah, you have a priming position, not a blitzing position. So good play. And
Or
this, I
3.
believe, is
Well,
a market loss,
that's
but
kind.
we'll see what
I guess you
happens.
were right with that redouble because this is. Oh, please don't
I
roll.
mean,
Oh, thank
I
you.
mean, this looks like it should be 5-4, but I don't know. Maybe she'll take. I
We can
think
reach
it.
for a
I think it's a
take.
pass. Huh?
I agree.
Yeah. I mean, there are chances in the
Let's
race,
get a
but
quick race count. 82, 82, 90, 120, 131,
race is close.
132, 135 for black. 40, 50, 60, 70,
Cecilia's actually
90.
ahead. I think she's up a pip, maybe.
14 and 8, 22, 32, 40. Maybe I miscounted. 40, 50,
I don't
60,
know. The
70.
race is very close. Right, race is like almost even, basically. Um, but you better spring a checker really quickly.
Yeah,
And
white has
if you don't, your
140.
board is gonna. Uh huh. Okay, she does take. It's not the craziest given that the race is super close and you have the 5 point, but you don't love getting into this situation at this score where you have 4 men back and the 4 cube.
I'm not hitting. I'm just playing 12 to 7, right?
I don't know. I was kind of thinking hitting. I mean, 12-7. I hate breaking up the 12 point. Like it is a point you want, but
I guess you got to cover with that.
yeah, fair enough. You like making a 4 point board and you don't have a way to leave a indirect anyway.
Or 2, just bring it in.
Yeah. Cecilia very happy she took now that she managed to get a checker free.
Couple ones. I don't think I get any
Probably
closer, so I think this and 2 point.
not coming closer, maybe. If you come closer, 4-3 is duplicated.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, maybe you're right.
5-4 is duplicated this way, and 6-3. Maybe you're right. You want to
What'd you
like
say?
hit and leave it there. You want to hit and leave it on the 3 point, but you don't have a good 2 to play. So you could hit and go to the ace. You could just go to the ace without hitting.
Yeah, I think I leave that checker there for some reason.
Yeah, you don't really.
The 2 is just so ugly.
Yeah, 2 is pretty ugly if you do that. You could play 8-6-7-2 also.
That was my first choice.
Right. Putting the blonde on the ace is just, it's going to be hard to follow up. I mean, okay, you have better distribution at the back, but this is harder to turn into a cohesive position. You can't come off your anchor. And yeah, getting hit isn't great. It does give you a little bit of time to try to hit the other checker in the outfield in the, Cecilia could safety if she rolls like a 7 or an 8. But I I think I'd probably do something along these lines.
Oh,
There's an
double
8.
fours.
Yeah,
That's going to
we'll
lose some
safety the
outfield
other checker.
control.
Yeah, and it'll make a 5-point board, but lose the outfield control. Celia was playing legally
Yeah,
and did
I
play
think
legally.
Melissa was questioning it.
Right.
Now she's hoping to not roll an ace.
6-4. Can
Wow.
you can just cover the ace and go to the deuce point.
I like covering the ace. I don't like going to the deuce point. I think I just bring 2 out.
This seems too
Um,
rich to me. You're
this is
leaving
never my play.
15. Yeah, you're leaving 15 shots against a 5-point board, and bringing 2 out
And
is okay, but you haven't made your ace point, and you're also leaving 6-3, 5-4, and 6-5, so 6 numbers that will hit you.
I don't, but if she, oh no, the other one's fine. Yeah, this is, so it's either this
If she just
or
runs
2
with
win.
like a, if she just runs with like a 6-1 or something, then the blot on the ace, yeah, 2-6,
Six,
the blot on the ace
oh,
could come
six,
back to hurt
two.
you.
That's a pretty good roll,
I mean,
actually.
it's a pretty good roll, yeah.
Yeah.
For any roll that doesn't hit, it's like pretty good.
And that's not a
Right,
good roll.
right. It puts pressure on Melissa's blots because sometimes you just miss and then now you have this situation. Um,
So
I
you're
imagine you
staying
have to
back
safety
or
if you're
were you moving
Melissa.
the back of the front checker?
5 is duplicated to come out. So if you move the back checker, you leave 16 shots. If you move the front checker, you leave 15 shots, right? So it's less if you move the front checker,
I think it's
right? Because
16.
there's the duplication on the 5.
I think it's 16 because it's 11 threes plus double ones, 2-1, and what are that, 5-4.
Um, if you played 8-7 with the instead of moving this guy, then it would have been 15, right? Or 7-6. Like the five was
Yes,
duplicated
correct.
to come out and to hit, so there's nothing beyond a 5.
Yep.
Um,
Big
I don't
roll
know if it
here.
was worth.
Oh, a hit and
Yeah,
a cover. Huge
cover
roll.
pretty good. Yeah, pretty good
I mean,
roll.
it's like followed by
A
a fan.
fan.
Wow.
Yeah. Cecilia is always going to have life with the 5 point anchor. Um,
Do you make a point and
Melissa
leave
can play safe.
4
You
shots,
can play
or
safe.
yes, I see
I
that.
kind of
Yeah,
like playing safe. Yeah.
I agree.
Safe is safe, no blots, no shots.
Not getting hot. Hit this roll. Wow, that's a lot of
Yeah.
pips. Not.
Not
Oh,
getting
and
hit
that makes a
this roll,
point.
not getting hit the next roll. Yeah, makes a point. It's a good point. You actually like making beaver
We know
points
we like to
because,
make points. We've talked about it.
yeah, points are good. Important
Clearing
to
the 8
clear a
point,
point. Yep. We
and that's if she got
like
fans, and that's
preparing to make points.
half the deck essentially makes the 3 point.
Yeah.
Actually, was
Does
there?
make a 6 point board, so
Yeah.
but
Looking for a 5 point board here, and that does it.
yeah. Yeah.
Great roll.
Cecilia's still a big favorite to save a gammon, especially after a 5. Okay, that will stave off a lot of gammons.
Sure.
Um,
3-1. I think I bring the 1 in and I play 4-1.
yeah, I think that's a good play actually.
It shocks you to say
There's
that, doesn't
there's very little contact remaining, and you want to spare on your 6 points so that you can absorb a bad roll.
it? Yeah, bad 4.
Yeah,
Don't roll a bad
four,
4.
4-2, 4-2.
Or not put it there and roll double 5s and not have the extra spare on the 6 point. That works as well.
Yeah, this works just fine. Okay, so
Take a 6-5
Cecilia
lead.
should save gammon. Yeah, double 3 will do it. Um, Melissa has
I
7
don't even
rolls
think
left.
about gammons in that position.
Well, now it's like Jim. It's just going to be a single game, so it'll be 6-5 for Melissa, unless Cecilia rolls like boxes twice, or
Stop
Melissa
talking.
misses like 4
Stop
times.
talking. Stop talking.
Okay.
Just let the people
All right.
enjoy the end of the game.
All right.
We all know what can happen. We just shouldn't talk about
The,
it.
the people want to see blood. They want blood. They want to
Yeah,
be
this is the
entertained.
American
Are you not
stream.
entertained?
This is the USA stream. We do not want to see blood right now. So, as you mentioned, that early, or as you called it, a premature cube from Cecilia really cost her 2 extra points this game.
Yeah. I mean, maybe, yeah, maybe even Melissa would have held off on the recube if the cube was on a
The
different
initial,
level,
I
she
mean,
would have
yeah.
maybe even taken extra roll or two or something.
And so it may have cost her 3 points instead of just 2,
Oh, yeah, who knows?
because it
Who
may
knows
have
what would have
been double
happened?
pass. Yeah.
But you just want to avoid getting
Oh,
into
so I don't know if you said
sticky
this earlier, but
situations.
did did you see Marcy won her match?
I did not.
Yeah,
Uh,
Marcy won her match
congrats to
11-4.
congrats to Marcy.
Yeah, so actually, USA just needs to win either this match or the Kara Schultz versus Marin match to move on and defeat the UK once again. Something I really enjoy
Okay,
doing is beating the UK. Um, I don't know if you know,
let's
I'm
see
from
the
Boston, and I harbor some 250-year-old.
harbor.
Yeah, that thing. Yeah, I uh, I hold a grudge.
You harbor
It's just
some
200.
grievances of the harbor.
Yeah. Still looking for restitution for the taxation without representation. Still bothers me,
Uh-huh.
but it is what it is. We lead 6-5 in this match, and actually in the other match, as of the 10 minutes ago when I got the notification or the message, I think Kara was trailing in that match at the time, 5-8.
Hmm.
Melissa Shin just messaged me, hello. She's like, ugh, my cube action, grrr. She knows I'm doing commentary. I can't say anything to her. Yes, Melissa, your cube play has been some cubes have been perfect and some have not been perfect. That's all I can say. Would you agree with that?
Tell her
It's a
she's
fair
perfect.
statement, Matt.
Just tell her she's perfect, you know.
Oh, Melissa, Matt says you are perfect.
I hear Kara is 8-8 now.
Really? Did someone message that or you see it live?
I see it in the chat. I don't see it live.
Oh, I forgot we can look at YouTube chat, huh? Can't we? Well,
Yeah.
actually, I wouldn't. Would they play this match to completion if Kara wins and we've already advanced? Would they continue playing or would they pause?
I would assume they finished the match, but I don't really know. Um, but I guess it wouldn't count for anything if.
I guess while if that was going on while we were doing commentary, I could go grab some tea and throw it in the harbor. I mean, in the lake. I live in Chicago, so Lake Michigan, I guess, is the nearest. Or in Des Plaines, there's Lake Opeka, which sounds like a Asian tea, doesn't it? Opeka.
Yeah, it's like Pico, but an anagram.
Oh, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, and actually, it's
Yeah.
I believe it's an American Indian name. That'd probably be a
Oh,
better
interesting.
guess.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Same like Illinois
Topeka.
and
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
and Massachusetts,
Is
and almost
Chicago
every
is
other.
Chicago also from like
Yes,
American Indian,
actually,
or is that something?
Chicago in
Yeah.
American Indian whatever language it was is wild onion.
Hmm.
See, not only are we expert backgammon commentary people, but we also share our knowledge of the languages, let's just say.
Yeah, American history.
Yeah. So what do you got going on? Where you going to any tournaments between now and the end of the year?
I'll be in New Orleans. That's coming up in 2 weeks, I guess.
I think that's all right. Yeah, I think
Uh,
2 or 3 weeks, maybe.
yeah,
3 weeks, I
2 weeks,
think.
right?
Or 2 weeks, something like that. Yeah. And might
Um,
you be at the Vegas tournament?
yeah, I think I'll be at the Vegas tournament. That's in what, like 8 weeks or something. Yeah.
No less. It's
So I should.
October 7th through the 12th. So 6, 7 weeks, somewhere
Okay.
in that.
Okay. Cool.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Looking forward to it.
It, do you know if Mr. Phipps is gonna come down from Washington?
Uh, I don't know anything about.
Oh, okay. I thought you were in
I
regular
I
contact.
I am, but it doesn't mean I know things. I don't know if he knows
Okay.
things.
True, true. He is kind of a last minute planner. Um, Matt and I have a mutual friend, Mr. Bill Phipps, who is just a great dude, and he was living in Vegas, but recently moved with his wife up to Washington State. Is correct, I believe, the Seattle area.
Yeah, near
Yeah,
Seattle. Yeah.
yeah. Her family is there, I believe, and so you know, hopefully he'll be coming down and joining us in Vegas in a number of weeks. So actually, why don't we go through the quick the USBGF ABT tour coming up? Um,
Yeah, that's
Just
good.
not this weekend, but next weekend, not this coming weekend, but the weekend after is Labor Day weekend, and that's time for the Viking Classic up in Minnesota, run by April and Michael Messick. Fantastic tournament. Some of the best trophies in all of backgammon. I was very fortunate to win that a couple years ago and take home the Odin Open trophy. It's absolutely fantastic. Um, the week after that is that tournament in New Orleans that you mentioned, the Gammon Go, GEAUX, run by the Stream Team Dream Team of Bill Riles and Tara Mendocino. Then very quickly, I have Nashville. I'm the director of the Nashville tournament, it's being organized by Kristen Westerman, newer lady in backgammon. She's got awesome energy. There's these crunchy or clunky thick glasses all the time, and so she is a personality. I really like her. You should get to know her and come to our Nashville tournament, and I guess that's 4 or 5 weeks away. um then 2 weeks later I have the Vegas tournament, and 3 weeks after that I'm running Boston for the second time, so I'm going to be a busy boy in the next couple months. And to close out the year, I think we have Miami thanks weekend before Thanksgiving, and LA 2 weeks after that. Candace's LA tournament,
Nice.
always a great time. It's my birthday weekend, so I'm hoping to get out to LA again. Um, yeah, I've only missed it a couple times in the last dozen years or so. So,
Yeah,
and I assume you might make it to LA as
nice,
well
nice.
since it's close.
Um, Possible, but it's kind of far out, and I'll see
Got yeah,
as it gets closer.
absolutely.
Miami also
So,
possible.
okay. Looks like Melissa's thinking about something here. It looks to be a little bit early. That's going to be nice.
Yeah,
Just
I
going to
would
make the
agree with
five
that.
point with. Say again.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Oh, she's looking at making the 9 instead of the 5. That would be a grave mistake.
Yeah, I think especially with the third checker back on your ace point, you like making the 5. The 9 point is in contact with, it's 6 away from the 3 point anchor, but it has no contact with the guy on the ace point, whereas the five
Yeah, if
point
she doesn't get hit,
does.
isn't this a redouble? I'm sorry, isn't this in a cube?
Initial double.
Yeah, initial.
Uh,
Thank you.
maybe, maybe. I mean, let's see what Cecilia rolls first. Like, she could. This seems like, yeah. Even if she doesn't get hit, she could roll 6-4. She could roll 4-2. She could roll double 3. Lots of numbers that could give her a decent game.
You
But
think
I like the
four
5
two?
point, and I think it's a good play. Sorry, not
You think
4-2.
4-2 is a cube saver? Oh no, 4-2 is a hit actually.
No.
So so I don't see how this is
But
not
like,
a
what
cube.
about this? This seems
Double.
reasonable. I mean, it should be a take, but it seems like
Oh,
a reasonable
absolutely. But
sum
I
to
think
cube.
I think it would be a pretty
Yeah.
big mistake not to double this. I'm surprised
Yeah,
you're
okay. So let's say
hesitating.
18, 28, 28, 30. Yeah, it's a lot of pips. 24, 20, 22 pips. It should be like a double on the take.
Yeah. And oh wow, bring 2 down. Beautiful. Oh no, 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 no. Don't
Yeah,
do that.
yeah. Yeah, you
You
like
give
keeping
yourself
the
a
spare on your 8 point and even the
and
spare on the 11 point just to make
yeah,
the
you give
outfield
yourself a
points.
chance to make the bar or even the 9.
Right, right. You make the bar with an ace, and if you make the bar the 9 from the 11 point, you don't leave a shot. Whereas coming into the 6 doesn't really add anything to your game because it's only
Melissa, you need to go ahead and hit the
one
clock
builder
and
for
stop
the.
wasting time on this. You're down to 4.5 minutes.
Yeah,
Oh no, don't do this. I mean, it's not terrible, but
it's not
it's not
the
going to be a
it's
play I
not the
think.
worst play in the world, but it is. Yeah, it is clearly better to give yourself builders instead of not having builders, right, and having strip points.
It's using like already over 30 seconds.
Yeah. Um, it's
There
not
you go.
a
Just hit the clock now.
it's not a terrible play, but it is just a play that you can kind of eliminate by logic, right? It's
Right.
not a it's not
Yeah.
like
Just
a like
basic.
thing where you have to like calculate and right. It's just a pattern.
Oh, this is not as kind a role.
It's not super kind, but it plays fine. You just play safe, you know.
Right. Actually, it wouldn't
No,
be terrible to leave the few shots, but clearly wrong.
yeah, shots can get hit. If you don't leave a shot, you can't get hit.
Are you sure?
Um, I believe that's what I've been told.
Okay. Just check it. So I guess
So
this is 2
following
for
that
me.
logic,
Yeah.
yeah, no shots, no blots.
6-5. I guess bring 2 down.
Yeah, you want to give yourself the best way to make a forward position in case you do hit a shot at some point.
Ooh, double
And this one
ones.
can actually block the sixes if you want.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm not sure if that's right or not.
yeah, I don't actually know. I mean, I would kind of,
My
let me
natural
just
play is
look,
actually
18,
not to block the
26,
sixes.
26, 26, and 28, and then two more 30 after the roll. So maybe you just do something like this to, yeah. You're winning the race by a lot. So if you're winning the race by a lot, you mostly want to clear and not block your opponent. Like if your opponent rolls double six, they're still trailing in the race. So uh, this seems like a good play.
Yeah, making the bar seems correct to me.
Hmm. I like it as well.
Double twos makes a point, and I think I leave that checker outside. Oh, it doesn't make a whole lot of difference.
Doesn't make a whole lot of difference, but it does give you a little bit more diversity to
Yeah.
either make
You're bringing 2
the
down?
two or to make the seven. Yeah. You need to pay off sooner or later, and a good time to do so is when your opponent has a blot on their side of the board.
I agreed. No more shots. That was the last one. We're not leaving any more.
Certainly not on this roll.
Yep. 2-1.
I
I
would
guess
personally play 2-1, but I don't
gotta be
think it's
super
a
small
big
though,
deal.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, it's super
agreed.
small. But I do think 2-1 would be my choice. I have no idea if it's right or wrong.
And now you wish you'd have done it
You could,
because you'd have that square
yeah,
on the
you would
six
have a
still.
deuce to play here, right?
Right. It's funny how, these little nuance type things actually can have such an impact.
Yeah. Um,
Ugh. It
running
seems
out
like
of
the impact is
deuces.
still coming. I'm not leaving a shot.
No, you can't. I don't think you can leave a shot.
Melissa, don't leave a shot.
You can clear the bar point. You can play 5-2.
I think
Um,
leaving the bar point leads to 6 shots next roll, and I don't want to do that. So I'm just playing the 5-2.
well, this is also potentially dangerous, and now you're stripping. Once you get down to a bunch of strip points, you might have problems clearing the bar point. You know, so at least if you've cleared the bar point, you don't leave a shot there.
So
I don't know. I mean,
okay.
uh, this just gives 6-1 and 5-2 to win immediately. Plus, you haven't really totally solved the problem anyway. You still have the blot on the 10 point plus three checkers on your 7 point. So
This is down to
I
246.
don't like this one. Yeah,
I like the fact that she got missed.
yeah, I like the fact that she got missed.
Yep. It's a good spot for a checker right now. Oh,
Level six will make it pretty close, although Melissa is still winning this race.
yeah, not
But I don't
significantly though. This
think
is
you can
actually quite
really,
this is quite close actually.
yeah, I don't think you can afford to stick around because you have a real chance of winning the race, and if you get pointed on, it's all
Yeah, no,
dead.
there's no way she's staying. And
Yeah,
actually, would you bring the last one around, or do you like coming into the 4 point?
I would personally go the 10 point, but I think it's like basically
Nominal.
not worth any sort of equity.
Oh, that's a nice 11 pip get back.
11 pips is always good, even if they go to bad spots.
Yeah. Looks like that last six just reversed itself. 4 and 2. It's not a lot of pips, but actually those were 6 good pips because it slotted and took a checker off the stacked deuce point. But that's better.
11 pips, very good. Yeah. I mean, it was fairly tight, but now Melissa has gained a lot. Although 2-1.
Why you gotta do that? Why you gotta you're such a jinx.
Double
See,
fives.
see, I silence you and goodness happens. Okay, you're done. Stu, can we get rid of Matt now? He's just been terrible this whole time.
You're supposed to be neutral.
If we were playing any
Let's
country
see
other
what
than
happened
UK, I
to
could.
net neutrality.
If we were playing anyone other than UK, I could attempt to be neutral. I might not be do a good job, but come on. And I've been very kind about what I've said about the players, have I not? I said some very nice
Yeah,
things
yeah.
about Cecilia and Marion and Rachel Rhodes. I
Yeah,
respect
yeah.
them all greatly. Just want to see their country blow up.
So 8-5 for Melissa.
Yes. 3 away, 6 away. One of those magic scores of backgammon. So why don't you tell the people why 3 away, 6 away is one of those magic scores of backgammon? Explain what we have an idea of that they may not.
Well, if you get a backgammon, you win 3 points, and that ends the match exactly. And if you get a double backgammon and you're 6 away, that ends the match exactly. I always like to do that. I don't know.
At either score, you don't mind winning the backgammon.
I don't know. All scores are special. I like scores.
So so what
Um,
else about this
you
score?
want to be a little
Like
bit
if
more conservative if you're the leader, for sure. I mean, now you're getting close to the end of the match. So these even odd effects matter a little bit more than they did when you were at 0-0.
and part of that is
Um,
if you win a double gammon, there's a little bit of waste. Yeah, you win the match, but you've won an extra point that you didn't really need. So if you're a little more conservative with the cube and you win it undouble gammon, you get to Crawford 6 away, which is a pretty high win percentage. It's somewhere, is it 91?
88, I believe.
80 something. I'm terrible with match score equities
80,
over
88 and a half, something like that.
88.5. Yeah. So I was in the ballpark. So yeah, so you're over 88% if you get to Crawford 6 away. Um, and if you do give up that cube, it's pretty easy to get that cube sent back to you. And that's something you really
Yeah,
don't want to have happen.
yeah,
So it really is a very interesting score.
yeah.
Get down or get going up?
Should unstack the midpoint here.
Okay.
5-6 already hits, so this doesn't even add an extra hit. And coming up would actually expose you to more liability, and the double 3 and stuff like that would actually like do some damage.
5-1 is not very optimal. She wants to come
This
in with the
is
5, but that puts
suboptimal.
yeah. She wants to come in high, but it's just completely under attack.
Right.
4-3. Interesting roll.
Also a little bit suboptimal, but
Yeah.
making making the 7 from the 11 makes a certain amount of sense, and that you clean up 2 blots. But you don't have a very good 3 afterwards. I guess maybe something like this.
I think it's very reasonable. I don't know if it's right, but it's definitely
Yeah.
reasonable.
No, it
4-3
makes a lot
gets
of
missed,
sense.
but that's a pretty good number. Oh, she decides to play
Yep.
defense. I think I'd actually play offense here. What do you
I
think?
think I like her move.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm inclined to go for her move. Yeah, I mean you're under the gun against the builders, and if you go for offense, you might just get pointed on.
2-point or 9-point?
9 point, I believe. 9 point looks strong. 2 point is behind the anchor and doesn't give you an additional landing spot. Like, assume you get missed. Well, I guess there's a lot of shots. There are sixes, ones, and fours. But if you get missed, this has got to be the best play.
Oh, 2 more to play. That's me.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's right,
good
but it's
play.
me.
No, it looks good to me. I guess you could also make the 2 point, but I kind of think the 4 point. Not sure. 2 point was not crazy either.
Oh,
That's a
big
fan.
fan
And
there.
now, what about a cube here? You have 9 checkers in the zone. There's a second blot exposed. The race is probably close.
One of my arch nemesis in life just told me that the UK won the other match, so this is the rubber match.
Ooh, okay.
Oh,
Well,
double
that'll be.
threes. You think that's a missed cube there?
We got something riding on this. I would have strongly considered cubing. I didn't. I didn't really.
You didn't get to a final
Uh,
decision, but
yeah, but my instinct was to like just double when I was looking at the position. So like
sure.
if I was playing speed, I would have just doubled. I mean, I always look at the match score to kind of influence my decisions also, right? So like when I'm leading in the match, I don't necessarily want
Oh,
to double, but when I'm trailing in the match, this is a very good roll.
yeah, it
Cleans up the
is.
blot and makes well, I think you should make it. Yeah.
I
Now you have
agree.
like basically a 5 prime in front of that anchor. I mean, you're not really winning a priming game in the sense that you're not going to get Cecilia to crash her board, but you're just blocking her from like making forward progress.
Sure. For something.
Or
Looks like it's
something.
going to make the 5 point, but
Or
yep,
five.
5-4. Oh,
That
no, that doesn't.
almost hits, but not quite.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. A different 4 and a different 5 both hit. Oh, that's a magic
Yeah.
roll.
That
That's
is a very good
really,
roll.
I think it's second best
Unstacks the
actually.
6. Uh, yeah.
Double sixes
Anything
being
starting with
better.
a 6 might have been pretty good. Yeah. 6-5,
Yeah.
double 6, 6-1. But
Now, do you have to slot the bar?
uh, probably not. Probably something like this.
Okay.
I mean, you still have the race. Don't forget about the race. So
What's this race you speak of? I know nothing of it.
this is not a good roll. This is like, what are you
Just got to
doing?
break from the
Clearing your
back, don't you?
11 point? Yeah, I guess.
You can
I
break to
mean,
8, but
what?
that just doesn't seem right.
No,
Actually,
breaking
she
the
should
8
at
looks
least.
awful.
Well, it would have put a spare on the 7, 6, and 4. So I
Yeah,
wouldn't call it awful. I didn't think it was right, but I wouldn't call it awful.
right.
You're very
This is pretty good. You can hit on the ace and bring 2 checkers out and hope it works.
I hope it works.
I mean, it's not the greatest roll in the world, but it's better than a lot of the other alternatives, like a 2-1 or something.
There aren't many rolls that get you 21 pips.
Right? For sure you got to hit because first of all, Melissa is shooting at a 6 prime. So if you don't hit, she could just
Correct.
make her 5 point and then the game is over.
Right. There's no question about that.
Right.
And there's a 4 duplication going on here.
Yeah, but
Oh,
this is very strong. I mean, there's gammon potential for sure.
I'm just
If
scooping
Cecilia
now.
can complete the closeout.
Oh, really? She passed. I would have just scooped that.
It wasn't
I'm not
obvious
saying
to me.
say again. I
Right.
wasn't saying right or wrong. I just know I feel
Right.
like that was a scoop.
It could have been. But I mean, that's scary. There's a
Yeah.
lot of
No, I
gammons.
get it. I get it. So this is a big match. Winner
Yeah.
of this match moves their team forward to the semifinals of the Women's World Championship, Team World Championship. I
Yeah.
think I'd be splitting the back here.
No, best play here is to just play like it's the opening and play 11 and 5, and your opponent has
Oh,
started
okay,
their
really?
2 point. Yeah, your opponent started their 2 point. Just try to make a prime. Right, you're winning the priming game. If you get missed, your prime is way better than theirs.
Sure. Oh, that had so much potential when I saw that one spinning.
On this one, I think you just make the 9 point. Like this seems like a lot of plots, right?
He
And
went crazy on that one.
it is the best way to make an anchor. So there is
Sure.
that. But
What do you mean? She
once
had
your
an
opponent
anchor.
has the 2 point, you're right. You're less inclined to make an advanced anchor. You already have the ace point, which is a pretty good anchor against the 2 point. So that's kind
Now
of the
looking for a
idea of why you want to
4
build a prime.
or 2, 3, 4
Four,
of them.
yeah, any four or four of them,
Yeah.
making the 9 makes a certain amount of sense.
Good. Oh, 2-1.
I guess
You want to
this
hit with that
hits
too, but
because yeah, but you don't actually have a good other way to play it anyway, and it is turning 3 pips into 21 pips. So, this game is basically a race, and Cecilia has the stronger board, 2 point board against a 1 point board. So, may as well just hit.
just that simple.
Just that simple.
Simple Simon.
Simple plays for simple minds.
I know a lot about simple minds.
Don't you forget about me.
You can do a much uh, nicer version than that. Come on, Matt. Give it a little effort.
Oh,
Don't you?
uh, this is
5 out covering the 2. Seems
yeah.
pretty simple
Melissa
minded.
has consolidated her position. Only has one blot.
She was hoping he would.
Cecilia
Oh,
cannot run
she.
because it's
Oh,
illegal.
I totally thought she could. I totally missed that.
Yeah, yeah, it's not legal.
I would have done it and hit the clock very quickly.
Nice play, but
Thanks.
listen, 4-5. Okay.
Just looking to get missed, and Cecilia can think about that cube. Although this seems a little
Yeah.
premature, actually.
Yeah. Well, she came in on the ace point. If she had come in on the 5 point, maybe there would have been
True. Big
better things
difference.
going on. But with the goalkeeper, now she's able to actually
No
get
more
rid of the little
goalkeeper.
goalkeeper. Yeah.
Yep.
And this is probably going to be a cube almost regardless. 3-1 may be good enough to stave
See
off a
that?
cube,
No,
actually.
I still think it's a cube, but was that enough to take?
This is for sure enough
That's the
to take.
question. This is still definitely a cube, isn't it? Can you
I don't
imagine
think it's
not calling
unreasonable to
this?
cube, but I mean, it's a super easy take, even at the score. Like you've got a strong enough board, you've got enough contact.
Yeah, and
There's
passing
enough
does
gaps.
get your opponent. If your opponent is 5 away, so yeah, this is you're right. This is
Your
just an
opponent
easy
doesn't have
take.
their 4-point, like, okay, if they had their
Wow,
4-point, maybe it would be a different story. Yeah, now they have their 3-point, which is even better than the 4-point.
right. Need to
Yeah, I
come
lost the
in.
market by a lot. Yeah,
Well, she would have if she
double
didn't double
six.
already.
Phew. Yeah, right, right.
This is
I know
danger.
I always
Need
use
to
that
come in with a
expression.
5, please.
This is
It's
very
not.
dangerous. Very dangerous.
4-1
4-1. You could clear the
clear.
7? I
Just clear the
think you
point.
do. Yeah, I think you do. It gives
I
you a
like it.
faster Baron and
It's a good
Bear
play.
off. Yeah,
That will help
you
save a
wanna
few
you wanna win a gammon.
gammons.
Yeah.
Bring the 3 down, or you come in with the 3.
For the pure gammon save, you should play 9 to 6. For the contact, you should play this. I don't think it makes too much difference because they're basically a wash anyway. But
And
the
13
basic idea when you're
crossovers.
saving, yeah, I think Melissa's a favorite to save, but I'm not
I
actually
don't
sure.
think so. She has 13, 14 to
Yeah,
get a
it's
checker off.
well, certainly not now. Um, it might have been close before the 6-4-3-2. I
Yeah, I
wasn't sure.
agree. I do think it was close, but I think not a favorite though. Not
Yeah, okay.
wasting a pip. Just bring the 6 down.
All right. The general idea is you bring everybody to your 6-point and don't waste any pips unless
Right.
you have to.
Not a single.
Not a single, not a single pip shall be wasted. So I would
Oh, that's wasting a
strongly
pip,
consider just
Melissa.
coming out, right? Coming out with a 3 to not waste
You could have just
anything
played
because
the 3 down.
she should play to the
No,
6-point
bring the
here for
6 in,
sure.
Melissa.
Yeah,
Yeah, bring the 6 in for
it's way
sure.
better to
There's
have
no
a
reason
checker on
not
your
to.
6 than 2 on your 12.
Yeah, if you roll something
Yeah.
like double 5s, this is so much more
Right. People
better.
think about crossovers, but the crossover that matters is getting the checkers to your 6-point, not necessarily
Right.
getting them to your 12-point.
Agreed.
Melissa should be a favorite to
Yeah,
save, I believe. Yeah,
that
yeah,
helps.
6-4. Yeah,
That definitely helped.
yeah, that helps a lot.
That
And that
helps as well.
will, yeah,
So it
should
looks like we're
actually
3 away,
win,
3
although it
away.
would be, it would be, yeah, impossible to win now. Yeah, 3-way, 3-way.
Yeah, which is another great score.
Yeah.
Um, so these match scores, um, as you're getting closer to the completion of a match, they really impact checker and cube play, more so cube play down the stretch. But yeah, so at this
Hmm.
score, 3 away, 3 away, both players actually want to be a little more aggressive with the cube. And in any kind of gammonish position, they actually tend to pass earlier than you normally would. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
So you
Yeah, but
double earlier,
you also have greater power on your redoubles as well, so it can get interesting sometimes.
right? Oh, she can make the 2 or make the anchor. I think the anchor's probably right.
Yeah, yeah. The bar point is a better point in general than the 2 point, so looks like a good play there.
Melissa's got a buck 17 left. Doesn't seem like she's playing too egregiously fast or rushed.
I like Normally I don't like leaving the indirect shots, but here, given that Melissa has a blot in her board, I think it makes sense.
Sure. And it's like Melissa's down
This
a couple
is
pips.
it's just a race basically where Cecilia is slightly ahead, up by 5 pips, I guess.
She plays that, then it
Wait
takes
a second,
7, it
no,
looks like.
it's
7.
it's 0, it's 7, yeah, 7 after the roll.
Yeah, but what is it before the roll?
So So breaking from the back is probably not what you want to do, even though it duplicates a 4, because you're only up 7 pips and not
Yeah,
necessarily winning
this
that
seems
race.
reasonable.
Yep, this seems very reasonable to me.
Make and slot.
Mhm.
So this is probably the least interesting game we've had so far.
This one is basically just a race, unless something happens kind of far down the line. But there's probably not going to be a lot of shots until both players have built up their boards. Since
Right.
so this is double 3 for Melissa. So I believe the race is like pretty close, and Melissa's very marginally ahead. And I think this makes sense to me to just come to the 12 point. Potentially gives you a 5-1 landing spot if you want to come off the midpoint. If you roll a 5-1. I mean, I don't think it's really a big deal that much, and I wouldn't waste the rest of my clock on it.
And it
But
does block double fives.
right, you block double fives. That's the big thing.
She decides not to.
That's fine. I don't think it really made a huge difference. But you do have, you're not really holding her with the checkers on the 15 point. Those aren't really blocking any particular thing,
Right.
and it's not necessarily easier to clear the 15 point than to clear the 12 point. Either one is going to be a little bit tricky to clear.
Oh, double fours.
This one probably just, you can clear your mid
The mid,
point,
yeah, I
maybe.
would have cleared them. I would
Yeah.
clear the mid. She's short on time. Oh, this looks terrible, actually.
Short on time, up by, it's hard to count. The race is close, right? Race is pretty close.
48, 48, 58, 68, 78, 88, 94, 110 for white. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 109 for black. What did I say, Whitehead?
110. So,
They're basically tied.
right. Um, yeah, I mean, it looks like it should be close. This for sure can't be a cube.
Nope.
I guess she's counting, but
He needs not to be counting. Just roll the dice, Melissa. It's much too
right.
close.
You don't want to get yourself into these situations. So if you um are going to spend the
Yeah,
time early, then you need to like
she lost like
have a
6
running
seconds
counter
on
or
that.
something. This one just has to
So
go.
just run.
Yeah. Can
Run,
clear without
Forrest.
leaving a shot, and I believe Cecilia is doing fine in this race.
Yeah, she's up a
Uh,
few pips.
yeah, it looks like she's ahead by a little bit. So maybe like or basically even. But regardless of whether she's ahead or behind, she
Right.
can't be wasting
You're
11 pips
wasting
inside her
otherwise. So
board.
of
So
course. No.
right,
Of course. There's no other play here. So it's no even I mean, yeah.
right. If you're Melissa, you want to be counting the position while Cecilia is
And
thinking about
having
it,
a
and then have a
right.
running count, right, while you're, so you don't have to waste 20 seconds counting every time.
Yep. 2 in. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
I think I just come into the 5 point. Yeah. That doesn't make much of a difference.
Too big of a difference? Yeah.
3 in and the back checker, sure. It's about the same.
Mm-hmm.
5-2. You play 4 and 3 here, or just bring it in from the back?
Um, yeah, probably if
That's
I
a
was going to play
great
that, I'd
roll.
probably play,
45,
yeah,
55,
and the
65,
four is very
67 for
good.
white. 67 for white. That's 55, 65,
Looks like it should be a
68. 1 pip.
cube.
Well,
Okay,
that
so
can't.
maybe
I
not a
don't think
cube.
that's right. Do you? It's only 1 pip game
Yeah,
race.
down a pip. Yeah, 1 pip. You're right. It's probably
0.05 or so.
yeah. It's probably not a cube.
Under or
Yeah, I
above
mean,
0.05?
Melissa is a favorite, but Cecilia also has powerful redoubles.
Yeah.
Um,
Do you think part of it could have been
I
her
would
being low
say
on?
sure. I do think part of it is being low on time, but this is, I mean, this is a very good roll, 16 pips. So
Sure.
Melissa should be a big favorite after the double
Yeah,
four.
that's a big difference for sure.
Yeah.
36. He's up 12 pips now.
Yeah. If I have advice to offer, I would say if you get low on time, don't panic. Just, try to get a running count. And also, if you have the option to not get low on time and maybe not spend your time
Oh,
earlier in the match, double six is a
wow.
monster joker. And this is probably going to be a redouble, right? What's going on?
And
Up,
23.
up by
Yep.
two, down by two. Wait a second.
25. Wow. Actually, White's still winning the race.
Yeah, Cecilia is
And
down 2 pips. So Cecilia is a small favorite, but not enough to redouble, I believe.
after that, that's
Yeah, 2-1 was not good.
you're not redoubling now if you didn't redouble last
Certainly,
roll.
yeah, certainly can't redouble after the 2-1-4-3 sequence. I think it was not a redouble last roll, but
I
this one
agree.
is.
I think it was
I mean,
probably a pip or two
Cecilia was
away.
a favorite last roll. Let's say she was like 60-40, but now she's actually an underdog, I believe. It's going to be like a two roll, but Cecilia can miss with an ace. So
Yep. Oh, wow.
4-3, okay, and this will be a
Is this a
redouble if
redouble for
Melissa
the
doesn't
match?
roll a.
Is this a
Sure,
redouble for the match? It is,
sure.
isn't it?
It certainly is. Cecilia is a 52.5% favorite.
Oh, she didn't redouble for the
So
match, though.
uh,
Wow. Melissa is
it'll,
disheartened that she lost, but ecstatic that she's still playing because she shouldn't be playing right now. Right?
I
Five
mean,
and two is
maybe she
19
thought
winners,
like
right?
Melissa is. Yeah, you have 19 winners. Maybe she thought like Melissa is low on time, and I'm just gonna like try to exploit the
Oh,
26
gain
seconds.
equity there instead.
I, but I think you're giving up 2.5% of the time you would have won the match. I don't know. I mean,
I think I
you
think
are a
if
favorite
there's
to win, so
yeah I think actually being trying to get your opponent to play poorly or take advantage of the opportunity of your opponent playing poorly um, at 26 seconds, I think she can probably get enough equity out of that, making that actually a good decision.
yeah, it's possible. I'm not saying it's wholly crazy, but it is a consideration that the match would be over if you had
There's also
redoubled.
the
So
consideration though that she couldn't lose the match because she didn't redouble.
yeah, yeah, of course, of course.
Yes, I have someone messaging me. Yes, of course, that was a cube. A monster cube. Oh,
Double
double
sixes.
sixes. Two up and two
What's going
down.
on in the
Let's.
race?
She doesn't have time to count, but just run.
Yeah, this isn't
Oh
totally
no.
crazy.
Putting
Down
checkers
two,
on
up
the
two.
two
That's
point. Oh,
even.
she gets a shot.
I mean, this isn't totally crazy. Like she's losing the race, I believe. Oh, maybe not. I don't know.
She wishes she'd run.
Yeah.
Slot 2 points.
Yeah.
Yep. Wow, that 3-1's terrible. Just going to the
14, down by 10. Down by 10 pips.
I think
She's going
it's
to be
time
up a
to
pip
run.
now. Oh, yeah, you want to clear the midpoint. Gives yourself time to build your board or to, do something else with your.
This just leads to 2 out. Gotta come out.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
you're looking at terrible wastage. That's the problem. There you go, Melissa.
I mean, it's a good problem to have.
Right, but
We
if
like
she had
having
run with
problems
those
where
double
we roll
sixes
16
earlier,
pips.
yeah,
Yeah, if she'd run with double six, it would have been strong.
placement of checkers would be much better.
Yeah.
Okay, bring 2 across. Let's
This is
go.
a very
What are
nice
you
roll.
thinking about? Let's
Very
go,
nice roll.
Melissa.
Let her get in the zone. Get her confidence
Yeah.
back.
For the record, I am very good friends with Melissa. I'm a big Melissa fan. I call her an absolute killer. But she's playing a little timidly today, which is not like her at all. Either one is fine, although I prefer the other. Although this does, your 6s come into the 4-point, which is a good place to put them. It's got to be close.
Yeah, I mean it's mostly in a race for the most part. It's basically about what you roll, rather than how you play the checkers. Assuming you play them like a normal person. But for sure, rolling the pips makes the much bigger difference.
Yep. So Melissa's a clear favorite here.
Yeah, she's already got 3 off, I think.
I think so.
Now like 5 off.
Yep. So she's like 90-ish%.
Yeah, I'd say less. Well, maybe more after 6-5. Yeah,
I was
she's got
ballparking the
it.
90.
This is pretty strong. This is probably over 90 now.
Feels like it.
Yeah,
Oh, one of her worst.
yeah. Ticking down, down tick.
One off each roll might not be enough. Oh,
Yeah,
especially not
more
now.
more down ticks, more down ticks. But she's still I think she's still
Clear
over
favorite.
80.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
that helps.
yeah.
That
That's
helps.
that's like gin. That's basically
Mm,
gin.
I've seen people win from worse positions.
I've seen it before, but it's gonna take a lot. It has to start with double 5 or double 6.
Oh, they're looking for a checker or die, I'm guessing. Just to let you know how
Yes, something.
crazy this game is,
Uh-huh.
I actually once lost a game at DMP, an 11-point match, when I was 99.72%.
99.72. Okay.
That means I lose, what's that, 28 in 1,000? No, 28 in 10,000. Not many.
I once won a match where I had 12 checkers on my 6, 5, and 4 at DMP, and my opponent had, I think, 7 checkers left on their ace, deuce, 3, and 4.
Yeah.
I don't know
So
what
that
odds
person,
that is, but it's a lot.
I mean, I often think about that game that I lost when I was 99.72%, but I thought about it specifically
Uh-huh.
now because it was against a person, Abigail Ackerman, who's actually watching the stream and just messaged me. She's like, "Good job commentating. Melissa's clock is giving me anxiety." So I thought
Melissa
of
should
it, but
double here, and she does.
yep.
There's actually
And
a
now we're
pass,
at
but
DMP, ladies and
it's
gentlemen.
extremely close. Yeah.
And basically we're 50-50. A small
Yeah.
advantage. Yeah, still actually
Small
small
advantage
advantage
for
to USA.
Cecilia now.
Yeah, small advantage to Cecilia for having the advanced anchor.
Yeah.
4-2.
Melissa should probably come
Run a
out. She
checker.
definitely needs
Yep.
to move the back checker. Yeah, she should probably come out all the way so she doesn't get pointed
Yeah,
on the
that way you don't
5 point.
get
But
pointed on the 5
this is
point. Oh,
right. But this is second
I don't
best, I
want to get
guess.
pointed on. 6-5. It's going to make a point.
Avoids getting pointed on.
Looking for a 4. No, it's not a 4. I guess
That
just
is
bring one down
not
all
a
the way.
4.
Oh, I don't like this.
Yeah. Double
Oh,
ones?
I
Okay.
like it now. I
Very good
like it better.
roll for Cecilia. Yeah. This looks like
Yeah, I
a
like
good
this.
play to
This is a
me,
good
I
play,
believe.
Cecilia.
Yeah.
Very good play, Cecilia.
Yeah.
6-5.
Blocks the 6-5, which would have run if she
Yeah,
had come up
exactly.
to
It's
the 20 point.
huge.
Yeah.
So Melissa needs to get lucky and hop. 4-3.
4-3.
Just
You can make the 4 point. You can. I'm probably not making the 4.
I
Yeah, I
like
think it's
this.
this. Yeah, it looks natural. You only leave a 3-5 and 3-6 and the rest.
Double twos. Oh wow.
It doesn't really have time to think. This does block
And
some stuff and duplicates a few aces, but it does leave all the other aces in 6-3.
6-4. Do you point
Six
here?
four
Or just
can
bring two
make
down?
the ace. I think you make the ace even at the
Yeah, with
score
that second blot there.
because yeah, the second blot and the fact that Melissa has no development at all just seems like you buy yourself a lot of time to.
That looked like it looked
Or
no, you can't do that.
that's a good little
Illegal,
play,
Melissa
but
says. Make the 2
Melissa
point.
is sharp. That would have been a nice play. She needs a
Needing a
4.
4. Wrong 9.
3, no, cocked.
So if you were black and you roll a 1, do you hit or do you split? Now
Ooh.
doesn't matter. Oh no, that's not no. I leave the 6 back, give
Yeah,
yourself a
you would
double shot.
like to probably stay back for the extra shot. So maybe just bring a 4 in and then have the double shot. Plays the
I
ace
think it would
there
have
because
slotted there.
no other ace.
Yeah, I think you could have slot because the ace.
I'm not sure. Maybe.
I
Yeah.
am.
Oh yeah, the aces were duplicated. Yeah. Okay. I didn't see the ace was duplicated.
I don't mind teaching you. I know you're new.
You are correct. That checker was out of my. I only saw the one checker on the 4 point.
Should be
Not sure
hitting
why she didn't
twice, or do you
double
think
hit.
that's right?
Yeah. No, I don't know why she didn't double hit. I mean, this one just gives Melissa an actual way to stay in the game by rolling a 4, and now there's no more blots.
5-1 hops.
Yeah, should hop. You're
Oh, she
not trying to
decides
make a
not to
prime. You're
hop.
trying to escape. Yeah, this is a big
Wow.
mistake in my mind. Um,
Oh, that 6-1 is
this is not a
terrible.
good roll. Yeah, I I don't know. I guess you break the 9, just
I guess
because.
so. Yeah.
Like if you break this, you just have to hope that Cecilia doesn't roll bigger than a 4. Um, Problem is if you don't, then you have nothing to follow up with.
Boxes, baby.
Boxes, double 3s would hit also. Nope, none of that.
Melissa, you can take your time. You're just bringing it home. Oh,
Yeah, she's
that's
gonna need to
all the way
take her
home.
time.
Wow.
Yep.
Well, I can hear the lady starting to sing.
Yeah.
I think I would have slotted the 5 point on that
Double
last roll, by the way.
4 is pretty bad. Yeah,
Yeah, this is
you like
clearly
starting the
worst
5
roll.
point.
No, second worst. Double
Yeah.
6 is worse.
Yeah, right. If Melissa rolls an ace, she should split.
I agree.
So she should play 21 to 20.
Oh, she saw it after she
Yeah.
hit the clock.
Yeah.
Oh, and it could totally, if she rolls
yeah.
a 1, she's gonna hate herself. Don't roll a 1,
Yeah.
please, unless it's 2 of them. Unless it's 2 of them. Oh,
Oh,
she gets the 2.
2. Oof.
And now keep
Oh
it
my
going with the
God.
4. Keep the front checker going.
Yeah, you want as many
That's
builders
the
as
tens.
possible
That's
for your 5
tens.
point. You get tens as well.
And 16s, double fours covers
Um,
now.
Actually, you could have played
Twos,
the other
threes,
checker also
tens,
for
and
12s.
16s. There's a 3. Yes,
There's a
cover,
3.
hit, and get closer. There you go.
I
Just
mean,
take your
what
time.
a
You got it now.
monster swing.
Wow, that
Double
was
by
nuts.
6-4. Yeah.
I'm so glad she didn't roll the just a 1 there. That would have been
Roll a
so
1.
gross. Yeah, she would have been crying for years.
Uh,
Like that would have hurt her soul so bad.
yeah.
And you got to understand it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just. Although I think I would have bought the 3 in there. Probably doesn't matter a whole lot, but I would have. Bring the 1 in. Doesn't matter. It's double
You
sixes
don't want to
either
have
way.
too
You
many
want to put a
checkers on
checker
your
in the 6.
7 point.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't
You
want to have too
just.
many checkers on your 7 point.
Oh wow. 1, 2. Take them off or not?
I would personally play 6-1 twice just to keep a closed board, because this way you're giving double 5 to potentially win. But um, I don't think it's a huge deal. Like, doesn't really matter.
But now the 6 point would be open with no checkers off. So this is actually the 1 roll parlay is slightly better.
You could have transposed if you wanted to. You could have taken off the 5 if you wanted to. I'm
Oh
not saying
yeah, true.
you necessarily should have.
Wow. Double twos, just rip 4.
I think you clear the 4 point here. Like now
Really?
the race is in such good. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. You could have taken off 4. Not sure.
Oh wow. Now just take 1 off. There you go.
Yeah. Now she's even, so it almost doesn't matter. I mean,
Wow,
if she
what a
doesn't get hit, the
crazy.
race is basically Jin. Yeah, this was a
She's looking
crazy
another
match.
fan, maybe? Oh.
To
It would have
see,
been
it
giving her a
needs, I
glimmer.
mean, at least 2 big doubles. Yeah,
Yeah, this is close to Jen.
basically.
Kind of
Yeah,
brutal way for the UK to lose this. A nice handshake from Cecilia. Always a great sportswoman. Um, wow, that was a crazy match. And it was the rubber match. So it
yeah,
sends the US women's team to the semifinals where they will play.
nice.
Who did I say they were going to play? Do you recall? That's not
I
Gibraltar.
don't.
Gibraltar is the team that beat them. I get it. 2 seconds. Is this the women's? It is bracket. USA. They play Norway. So Norway is
Okay,
in the semifinals against the United States, and Gibraltar is waiting on the winner of Iran and Italy. It looks like Iran won the first 2 matches, so it looks like Iran's going to move on, if that's correct.
okay.
It shows the score is 2-0.
Uh,
If that's true, then that
yeah, it's
means
best. I think it's best 3 out of 5 for the men. So,
yeah, but this is on the women's
but
team
yeah.
for the other side of the women's,
Oh,
correct?
okay. Right.
Yeah,
Right. Okay.
and I've been waiting to let people know this, but I have some unfortunate news. The US national team was defeated by the Netherlands in the first round of the playoffs. So Netherlands moves on to face Austria. Japan so the 4 1 seeds or the 4 teams that got a bye on the world team were Austria, Japan, Germany, and Greece. So the Netherlands beat United States and moves on to play Austria. Romania beats Sweden, which is probably considered an upset. Although I guess Romania, from what I understand, won this tournament a couple of years ago, or 2 or 3 years ago. So Romania is going on to face Japan in one of the other quarterfinals. Wales defeated Italy in one of the round of 16 matchups, and they move on to play Germany. And in the fourth one, Belgium has defeated Norway. That's probably the best pairing of the actually US Netherlands was also a good pairing. So really some great teams obviously doing well in this tournament. I think the favorites are Japan and Germany at this point, but you shouldn't count out Belgium.
Sure.
Or the Netherlands. Netherlands actually has some very strong players. I was just there after the World Championship and played a couple of the guys. Had a nice tour of Amsterdam and played a little bit of money games and had a nice time. Really nice guys over there. Actually, at the same time I was in Amsterdam, some gentleman by the name of Michihito Kageyama was also on the flight with me, and he got picked up by some people that live down country and enjoyed some of the countryside. I can't remember where he said he went, maybe The Hague. Yeah, so down to the final 4 in the women's and final 8 in the national World Team Championships. Once again, this is going on in London, or outside of London. No, I guess it is in the city. And Matt, anything else? You got any comments before we close out?
No, nice to see you, and nice to see all of YouTube. So
Yeah, always good to see you, brother. I enjoy your commentary.
yeah,
I don't know if it's the first time we
good
actually
luck
did
to the
commentary
women's
together.
team.
Say again?
No, it's not the first time, but it won't be the last time either, I guess.
Yeah, I just didn't recall actually doing commentary with you in the past. I know I've seen you do commentary, and I just didn't recall actually doing it with you. So, as you've been called many times, the genius, I tried to defer to you in
Just
in
genius.
questions.
Love backgammon? Looking for competition? Welcome to the United States Backgammon Federation. We're the premier organization promoting backgammon as a competitive mind sport in the U.S. We connect players, foster community, and share our love of the game. Join our vibrant online community and compete in tournaments and local club gatherings. From free rolls to major online championships, there's always a game to be found. Experience the thrill of live competition at WBGF sanctioned tournaments. Meet top players, travel to exciting venues, and experience the unique spirit of the backgammon community. Stay sharp with Primetime Backgammon, our magazine featuring expert analysis and game strategy. Read exclusive content from elite players. Attend a workshop, visit a local club, or explore our educational resources. Join today at usbgf.org and become part of a passionate, growing backgammon community.
Every civilization leaves something behind. Few leave something still in play. Across Persian courts, Roman taverns, and modern clubs, backgammon found a seat at every table. Centuries passed, opponents changed, the game survived and evolved. Every generation tried to master the board, but no one ever quite seemed to master the role. One match, 5,000 years in the making. Your move, roll the dice.